Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Phoenix Wright Dual Destinies. Today, he didn't kill him, he says. Shocking. All I did was support Clay over my shoulder and get him off the rocket. Like always, I took the elevator down to the middle level and headed for the corridor. Clay had passed out by the time we got the order to evacuate. I didn't kill Clay. I was trying to save him. So you assert you didn't set off the bombs and murder the victim. But I bet you think I'm lying, right? I reserve all judgment until I've heard your full testimony. Bullshit! Utter not true! I'm sure you don't believe me. I bet you don't even believe I'm an astronaut. I don't think the judge doubts that. Who'd wear a suit like that and expect an astronaut? Except an astronaut. I will say that when I saw you in the movie, you appeared quite courageous, though I suppose reality never quite lives up to fantasy. I guess I'm just a big disappointment. I really don't care what happened anymore. Uh-oh. He's completely given up. What a depressing fellow. If you were to join me in the clink, I imagine that annoying sighing of yours would rub off on the other inmates. Like how it rubbed off on Prosecutor Blackwell a second ago? Huh? That was Blackwell sighing? Mr. Starbuck's testimony contains a glaring contradiction. The question is, what does it mean? Even if Mr. Starbucks is my client, I can't be gun-shy. It's time to find out the truth. Is it that he passed out? Is that the contradiction?
Hold it!
So what you're saying is that the victim was still alive at the time? Of course, he was alive and well.
Silence!
If so, then you admit you took a man who was alive and well and silenced him personally with this. What? No, black hole confirmed, dead ahead. Just no good, Captain. I'm being spaghetti. Yeah, spaghetti-fied. Yeah, Chronos. Mr. Starbucks, you're not in space. Also, I think Chronos just had a stroke. Please give your testimony seriously. Yeah, it's just nerves. Maybe I shouldn't have said he was alive and well. It was more like he was slumped over. Those are complete opposite ends of the spectrum.
Hold it!
Is this the elevator inside the launch pad area? That's right. We always use it to get to and from the cockpit. That makes sense. So he was just using the route he always used. In spite of the fact that there had just been an explosion. Huh. I think Mr. Starbucks is hiding something. Something pretty big. Yeah, I mean... You're really not supposed to take elevators when things are blowing up?
Hold it!
Passed out? Why was he passed out? Probably because of the explosion. The noise and vibration was incredible. It was a little wonder a person would pass out, right? I guess? Not that I know, not yet. I've been hit by space debris. The main engine's on fire, it's gonna blow! Yeah, I see. I guess it does make sense that someone would pass out. Especially if the person in question is Mr. Starbucks. Anyway. I didn't kill Clay. I'm sure you didn't. Oh, well, no, wait, I didn't mean to. Paula, there's something strange about Mr. Starbucks' testimony. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. There's a glaring contradiction. I just wonder why it's there and what it means for our case. It doesn't look like he's lying, at least. Guess I'll have to show some evidence. Yeah, but before that, I want to press him on the last one. I'm assuming it's gonna be the autopsy report. Don't worry, I understand. I'll make sure everything turns out alright, probably. But everyone's glaring at me like I did it. Apollo, you have to reassure him better than that. And how am I supposed to do that? Try to imagine how he's feeling, use that to figure out how to boost his confidence, and then manipulate him. What? Nothing. Mr. Starbucks, think back about what Clay used to always say. It's times like these when he would repeat, "I'm fine," to myself. I'm fine? Yeah, I guess he did say that a lot. It's really fucking annoying. Ugh. But even if I shout it, Clay will still be dead. What's that? What's the use? Did somebody please reassure me now? Apollo! No, I thought she was gonna try to reassure him. Alright, so something in the evidence. I'm assuming it is autopsy. Okay. Cause of death, stabbing. The victim was discovered on the 3rd floor boarding. Yeah. Okay, so this?
Objection!
No, music didn't stop. The evidence is completely odds with the witness's testimony. What? Your baldness. Huh, who, me? What did you make of that objection of his? Oh, I don't know if I should. Well, I have no patience for vagaries. Now, answer my question. Yes, sir. The defense objection was clearly misguided. Bravo, nicely done. Ho ho ho, it seems our misguided attorney has earned himself a vanity. Irk, I better look before I leap next time. Athena, help! Oh, I don't even get an Athena thing? That is the middle level. What am I looking for? I thought that would be... I thought that would be it? Because he's already dead? What did that say? Oh, ready. I don't know. I thought this would be it. With the autopsy, but I guess there's no time of death on it. Yeah, what am I missing that's so simple? It's not this, because he can open it. I guess he would have to remove his stuff. Which neither of them did. Power outage, and the affected areas remain dark. Seer system switched over to emergency. Evacuees moved to the basement shelter. Why didn't you go to the basement?
Objection!
No, really? Alright, I have no fucking idea. Am I gonna look it up? Really? Already? Oh, I got 3 more tries. I just don't know where the fuck I would need to look. Oh, consult, please. Huh. Took a couple of penalties there, but here I am. There was a contradiction here somewhere. Too bad I'm drawing a blank. There was a statement I thought was a little strange, but I wouldn't bet my life on it. Thanks, Athena. And which statement would that be? Because I'm the one betting my life on it. Okay, if you must know, I'll show you the one I'm thinking. Time to swallow my pride and let me hand. There must be inconsistency in the testimony Athena pointed out. Like always, yes, okay. Yeah?
Objection!
No, not that. I didn't mean to actually press that. I meant to hit the freaking circle button, and then I hit the triangle button. So it's here. Take the elevator down to the middle. Yes, that's the middle. And I already did this here, right? I don't fucking understand. I don't understand. Here, door.
Objection!
No, okay. I'm gonna try one more. Oh, consider the evidence. There's obviously something wrong with that. Your gall knows no bound. It's shocking, really. What's that supposed to mean? Your gall knows no bound. It's exactly what I said. You stand there brazenly objecting to perfectly factual statements. One does not see such same behavior, shamefulness behavior that often. A penalty for your shameless attorney. Oh no, looks like Blackwell's turning the judge against me. I don't think it's the judge. I did that one.
Objection!
Did I do that one twice? The statement clearly contradicts the evidence. I object to you on personal grounds. This whole contradiction lies in what your faulty logic dreamt up just now. Alright, I'll just look it up. There's gotta be... How many do you have left to fucking present, Chronos? Honestly, I don't even know. I've already forgotten which ones I have freaking presented. So, we're gonna try that again, and this time, I'm just gonna look it up, because I feel like the knife? I didn't present the knife. Why am I stuck on the first fucking one? I'll try the knife. We should probably be like 3 testimonies in by now, but no. I'm apparently a dumb poopy head who can't actually figure out the starting freaking testimony for the 4th case. Knife?
Objection!
No. Have I not shown everything? I'm pretty sure I've shown things twice.
Objection!
Just look it up, Chronos. No. A knife, plans. I'll do the autopsy report. You can't stop me.
Objection!
Do I need to press again? Do I just need to press again? No, it says present, so bomb?
Objection!
It was... I showed this, did I not? Apparently I didn't. I must not have shown it on this one. No, I didn't show this. I don't know. But why is this one a contradiction? Why is it a contradiction? Mr. Starbucks, I need your testimony to be as accurate as possible. What do you mean? No, it wasn't accurate. No, because it's impossible to have taken the elevator down to the middle level. What makes you say that, Mr. Justice? Please recall where the bomb went off on the launch pad 1. Also recall, after the explosion, the middle level was engulfed in flames. Oh, you're right. Which means... I think I might have actually had a stroke, because I have no idea. I'm actually just fucking lost. Maybe I should just take a day off. Right? Had to wake up pretty early to get my mom to an MRI ultrasound place today. That was fun. And apparently, now that I have some time in the evening, not evening, like 4:30, I think it is right now, close to 4:30, something like that. Apparently, my brain is just like, hey, we're not going to function properly. And I still don't even know exactly, like, the Launchpad's elevator was unusable. Did they not just say they were on emergency fucking power? The security system. Okay. Right. All right. I even mentioned not taking the elevator during an explosion, but hey. Nothing I can say is going to change what you've done to me. Yeah, exactly. But at the same time, good Lord, I'm dumb. Exactly, Launchpad's. Also, I thought I already presented that, but apparently I didn't. I thought I did all of these except for, like, the knife. Oi. Would have been unusable. In other words, Mr. Starbucks, your statement is decidedly inconsistent with the facts. I got a helmet. What's with the helmet? So I don't bash my head when I fall. Mission command, do you read me? Can you come in, please?
Objection!
This is mission command. I order you to pay attention. Now stop this nonsense and answer my question, Mr. Starbucks. My helmet. My oxygen. Oxygen tank. Oxygen concentration and body temperature declining. Requesting medical assistance. Ah! Ah, that seems like a horrible way to die. Mr. Starbucks, you are not in space right now. Please stop pretending you have lost consciousness and stand up. I apologize, Your Honor. I forgot I was still on Earth. I feel like we all just got a real glimpse of Solomon Starbucks and the astronaut. Yeah, he seemed more like an astronaut now than when he was doing all that sighing. Mr. Starbucks, could you please explain the inconsistencies in your statement? But how you use the middle-level elevator? I was nervous and I said the wrong thing. I'm sorry. I took a different route, I think. A different route, you think? I hope you're able to deliver a straight story this time. I'll get to it right this. I gotta write this time, maybe. I mean, no, probably. Probably. It's understandably nervous, but let me remind you, your accuracy is paramount in court. My escape route. Let's see, my escape route. What I said before was a mistake. I remember now. I took a different route. Maybe, probably, with the capsule and clay in my arms, I made my way down from the upper level. So you're saying you escaped without using the elevator? That's right. There's a ladder that spans the upper and middle levels. You carried a dude that's 200 pounds. They said that earlier, right? Well, right? You carried a 200-pound dude and a thing? Like, the barrel? What was it? Capsule. Down a ladder. Down a ladder. I don't believe that for a second. I used the ladder to get to the middle level. Luckily, the fire hadn't reached the ladder, so we could make our escape that way. And the capsule you mentioned, I suppose you mean the thing next to Mr. Terran, right? Was the capsule that important you'd risk your life to take it with you? It almost goes without saying, but yeah, the capsule contains asteroid samples. Therefore, it's invaluable as research material. With his spacesuit on, Clay weighed a ton, but securing the capsule was also important. I need you to answer the best of your abilities. Mr. Starbucks, please remember that your verdict is riding on your testimony. Maybe I'm guilty after all. I wonder if you can see the stars in prison. I think it really depends on the prison. But it's more comfortable than a spaceship. Definitely probably not. Well, probably if they're close, maybe close to like as uncomfortable as each other. At least with the space one, generally speaking, you're coming back probably shorter than a prison sentence, or definitely a life sentence. But I don't know. Crammed in a little capsule, hovering above the Earth for an unspecified amount of time. Not unspecified, but you usually have a timeline when you go up to space, unlike recent astronauts that are stuck up there for a little bit. But generally speaking, you know you're coming back within, like, I don't know, a couple weeks. Prison, still pretty restrained. You don't get the view of the Earth from outer space, though. You do have gravity and oxygen at your disposal. I mean, you have oxygen in the ship, but if that breaks, ooh. I wonder if you can see the stars. Probably, like, we just went over this. Only 3? Is that the shortest testimony we've ever had? How can you make a mistake such a basic fact? Like, you know, taking an elevator instead of climbing a ladder. Hey, everyone makes mistakes, but try thinking about the vastness of space instead. From Earth, it takes 4 light years to travel to our nearest neighboring star. So you see, compared to the vast expanse of space, human error is insignificant. I wish you'd consider it just a little more significant than 0. It's like enough jabbering. That makes no sense for what our current situation is. Like, woohoo! Another star is 4 light years away. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Get on with your testimony, you idiot. Maybe, probably. Did I hear that right, Mr. Starbucks? I didn't see you say either of those. Mission Control, come in, please. An error has been made in the sound system. Activate the emergency tin can telephone. Oh no! The tin can telephone are ineffective in the back of your space.
Silence.
Stop this nonsense, or I will sever you and your tin can telephone. All right, I'm begging you. I'll tell the truth. Just don't sever anything. Apollo. Can we, like, dump him? Like, we don't need this client. Is he gonna be alright? I'm starting to think he's not. I mean, I think he's putting on too much of a show for that insanity plea. Let's see, about when we were running away?
Hold it!
The upper level of the launch pad area. That's right! That's what I said, isn't it? Granted, the route does exist. So to recap, you had clay over your right shoulder and the capsule in your left. Yeah, it's really important, so I couldn't let it get burned up. So even though clay was really heavy, I couldn't afford to carry him with both hands. I did the best I could with him over one shoulder and the capsule in my other. I don't think the meaning of what he just said has hit me yet. Ha, you know what you have to do with that statement. Justice, Dono. Yeah, I know. Well, I've come this far, no turning back now. It's time to present some evidence. Yeah, Mr. Starbucks escaped with clay in the capsule, which means it's just like the footage. I can see why he couldn't run, though. He must have weighed over 200 pounds just by himself. Yeah, and you had to support Clay, who was another 200 pounds. Plus, look, you can run a little bit when you're over 200 pounds. Footballers do it all the time. American footballers. Unless you have knee injuries, then you just kind of hope they run into you. Plus, the editing to ensure the safety of the capsule. I don't think I could have even walked into the circuit. You are probably, what, 90 pounds wet? Given your how tall are you? You're extremely thin, this is true. Like 120? That is a small frame to be carrying 200 pounds, you're not wrong. Who is Chronos? No. What? I mean, we've already been sidetracked by you not even understanding the first testimony. Don't go Googling who was the thinnest, skinniest muscle, like, weightlifter in the world. I just want to see how much they can fucking bench press at a small frame. Alright. Welcome back. You find anything that you were Googling for? No, I really didn't actually find anything of real interest. And I did it for a while. So I'm going to cut that all out because honestly, there was really nothing there. There was like a powerlifter and a weightlifter comparison that where the huge jack, bodybuilder type dude was the weakest compared to someone who is there for like lifting weights and it's a whole strongman versus the bodybuilder type argument. That has nothing to do with what I was trying to look up. So I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm just gonna cut it because there was fucking nothing there. And I'm disappointed at that. I wanted to know if there was like 100-pound fucking person out there that could lift fucking hundreds of pounds with ease. There's gotta be. But apparently it's not on the internet, at least when I was Googling it. I don't think I'd even walk into those stages. I know, we were just talking about this. Walking straight forward is probably about all I could have been able to manage. So carrying an extra 200 pounds myself, yeah, that would suck actually. But if it's just like a 50-pound suit, that wouldn't be that bad. It'd still suck. But still, yeah. I mean, I'm assuming you want me to do this here?
Objection!
No. Oh my god. Consider the evidence. There's obviously something wrong with that statement. Your gall knows no bound, you idiot. Not you, Apollo, but Chronos. He's apparently so fucking stupid today. He doesn't know what he's doing. And he just wasted 15 minutes looking up powerlifters and bodybuilders because he's an absolute dumbass. Look. Sorry. My bad. With the capsule, I don't know.
Objection!
No. Okay. Why that one, Chronos? Because in the picture he didn't have his the gloves off. So I figured there'd be something weird about that. Yeah, just let me restart now, please. I think there's unlimited continues, right, game? There's unlimited continues because I haven't saved. There's unlimited continues. So I can just keep fucking up. I shouldn't be doing this bad. But I also am not seeing what you want me to do. I've already pressed you on everything. Consult, please. Huh. You were doing really bad today, Apollo. Too bad I'm drawing a blank. There was a statement that I thought was a little strange. It was the third one. I wouldn't bet my life on it. Yeah, and which statement was that? Yeah, because apparently we're reusing these, and I can't skip them. Shocking, it's the one that I already chose. So we did these two, right?
Objection!
Oh my god. I thought maybe it was because it was dark for a little bit. Come on. It's not gonna be this again, right?
Objection!
Yeah, fuck it. Really, Chronos? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I feel really like, bad. Like, I'm embarrassed how bad I'm doing. And I don't know what I'm missing. I'm reading all the dialogue. Clearly.
Objection!
So now you're just going through all the evidence and presenting? Yes, apparently I am. Wish you'd help me choose one of these out.
Objection!
There we go. Mr. Starbucks, why don't you just tell the truth? What am I missing? You went down the ladder. Yeah, okay. What's the problem with it? The truth? Let's see. The Earth is blue? No, that's not right. I mean, it is. So I guess the Earth isn't blue? Yeah, that's it. It's the water, but from the atmosphere. Yeah, it's fine. But anyways, the truth, Mr. Starbucks. The oxygen connection is super low in this area. Concentration. Prepare the emergency oxygen tanks. Mr. Justice. The witness appears confused. Please help draw out the truth from him. Starbucks, under the circumstances at the time, you couldn't possibly have reached the boarding lodge via the upper level route. But you took the ladder. Not as long as this, was along the route. I don't know. Is it just the corridor?
Take that!
No. What's the matter, Mr. Starbucks? Well, you said not as long as this, but I don't know what this is. Welcome to the fucking club. I must admit I have no idea either. God damn it. What am I doing wrong? What am I not getting? Oh my god, is case 4 gonna do this the entire time? This is painful. And I'm not even watching it, I'm playing it. I can't even imagine how bad it is to watch. Hey, like the video, by the way, if you haven't subscribed, you haven't yet. For more entertaining content that I will never produce. I don't know. What do you want me to do? Why don't you love me, game? The ladder? To get to, okay. Woo, it only took one penalty to get down from the upper to the middle level where the Launchpad 1 corridor is. You would have had to gone down the ladder. Isn't that right, Mr. Starbucks? Did he not say that? Of course. That was the only way we could escape.
Objection!
But how would that work? You were supporting... Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Clearly it was a contradiction. But still, I even said it was. Oh, my God. It's probably... just probably because of the lack of sleep last night. I think I ended up only getting, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours sleep. I went to bed around, like, 1:40 and woke up around 4. But I did fall back asleep around 6. And then I woke up at 8. Was that 5? About into 4? Oh my god. Whatever. It's fine. And remember, he was in full space gear as well, putting him down, put him over at 200 pounds. This is like groggy Chronos today, apparently. Well, it's easy on the moon. Gravity is only 1/6 of what it is on Earth.
Objection!
Maybe I don't record Dishonored after this. I was gonna do 2 episodes of Dishonored after this. Probably shouldn't do that. probably just won't have an episode tomorrow. That I got I got a supermarket simulator I got to edit later. So, hey, that's cool, right? But the Space Center is located on Earth. Short of being an octopus, climbing a ladder with an adult male in space gear is one arm, while carrying the capsule in your other is impossible. Wouldn't you say? Oh. I mean, I said the same exact thing, so I don't know why it just didn't click to me earlier about the fucking ladder. My God. Mr. Starbucks, how exactly did you climb down the ladder with your arms full? Ah! Mr. Starbucks, come clean and tell us the truth now. Ah! Engineer! Where's the engineer? Oxygen leak detector, do the— what the fuck? What the? He's flying the coup. Ah, help! I'm caught on the ceiling. Help? Anyone? Bailiff, prepare the cherry picker. We must launch our rescue mission at once. Well, that's one way to take off while being questioned. I'd rather prove his innocence so he can go to space again someday for real. Why does the court have a cherry picker? Also, why would the spacesuit have a fucking parachute? Like, the pod they come down in has parachutes, yeah, but at the same time. Now then, Mr. Starbucks, do you think you can keep your feet planted on the ground? I apologize for losing control. Are you ready to tell us the truth? Not that. Anything but that. What is going on? This isn't Mr. Starbucks I know. It appears Spaceboy is prone to deception. Witness. Yikes! Yes? I thought your story odd, but perhaps the inconsistencies can be explained as the result of a medical side effect. Prosecutor Blackwell, please! Please don't talk about that! What are you talking about, Prosecutor Blackwell? Didn't I already state that Spaceboy is, ironically, terrified of going into space? That's why he took some precautions just before launch. For you see, traces of this anti-anxiety drug were found in his system. Oh. I sense things are about to nosedive. You got it all wrong! I told him during the investigation too. I don't know anything about any drugs. I never took any medication, I swear. It was found in his system, but he doesn't remember taking it. How could that be? Someone must have slipped on me. But I guess maybe that's why I don't remember? Because of the side effects? Yeah, that's why I don't remember much about what really happened. What? Order! Order in the court! We can't get any useful testimony out of him if he doesn't remember anything. Well, that certainly explains why his testimony keeps changing. Why didn't you just tell me he couldn't remember? Guess he didn't want anybody to find out that he was terrified of going into space? Maybe I really did do it. Which brings us to the answer of our original question. How the witness climbed down the ladder with a dead body. Did he just drop the body? So what is it? A dead man feels no pain and makes no complaints, Justice Dono. Unless you have speak to dead. So the body was simply dropped down from the top of the ladder. Oh my! I see. Does he have any marks on his body? Because they would still leave some marks if he was just killed. And the defendant could climb down with his free hand.
Objection!
Drop the body? Who would do such a disrespectful thing? A murderer? Me when I'm playing Dishonored? Besides, dropping the body down would leave marks on the body itself. So, you are capable of quick thinking. Not today. Not today in the slightest. Yes, you are correct. Really? Oh, thanks. Hee. Ah! What's that? It's the oxygen tank from the victim's spacesuit. It ruptured, and I'm sure you can figure out why. You can't be implying it ruptured when the defendant dropped the victim's body. I am. for they fracture easily when struck.
Objection!
You know, that's true. The tank's explosion and shrapnel would leave marks on the body. Yet, according to the autopsy, only the knife wound was found in the victim's body. You're clearly grasping at straws with this line of reasoning.
Silence!
A spacesuit isn't heavy for the sake of being heavy, Justice Dono. It includes the latest technological device and made of fabric of tomorrow. The fabric is made to protect astronauts from the dangers of space, so falling a few Earth yards would hardly leave a mark on the wearer.
Objection!
Maybe? Wait, did you say a few Earth yards? That seemed like more than a few yards, my dude. Yeah, it's like, what, almost half the size of the airship? Maybe like 40% the size of the airship? Or a spaceship? That's a pretty fucking long drop, then. Then shouldn't it be possible to stab someone through it as well? It should. And yet, through sheer coincidence, the knife slipped through a weak spot in the suit's structure and found its way to its target. What? What are the chances? You forget that our killer is an astronaut himself with knowledge of how the suits work. You get me there. And now my argument has been proven. Spaceboy killed the victim in the rocket, and then dropped his body on the upper level. And climbing down, he shouldered the body, made sure the cameras recorded it. There's no room for debate about these facts. It's clear that Solomon Grundy is the only one who could have killed Clay Aiken. Yeah! Here, the report regarding the astronaut's oxygen tank. Consider it my one send-off gift. How big is the rupture? Feel free to use that as payment to cross the river Styx. I don't think the boatman would take that. Hey, this report is pretty detailed. The display on the astronaut's left shoulder shows the oxygen remaining after the incident the victim's tank was ruptured and remaining oxygen zero. The tank belonging to Starbucks, who claims to have carried the victim, was said it was 80% full. Tanks are functioning properly at the time. Guess then... Oh. It says 50. Found it! Yes! I guess that means glowing cyan digits represent the amount of oxygen in the tank. I'm done for. I'm going to prison instead of space. Space boy. Yes? Have you ever seen space balls? Take heart, the bejeweled night sky is still beautiful even when viewed through bars. You mean the stars are seen from prison? That's right, your cell will be your spaceship. Picture the view through the iron bars. It's like being an astronaut in your own craft for all time. That's not a half bad thought. Starbucks? Prosecutor Blackwell's got him good. I'm ready. Spaceship, prison cell, fly me, my guilt, and my despair into the deepest, darkest space. And then, let's get sucked into a black hole together!
Objection!
There'll be no sucking in this courtroom today. Mr. Starbucks, you can't give up hope. Oh? Yes, Apollo? You know, Clay really looked up to you. He said you were an incredible man. He was clearly wrong. He said you'd never give up your dreams and passion for space, no matter the situation. You said that? So don't give up now. Help me prove your innocence. For the sake of the man who respected you and believed in you, Clay Terran. For Clay? Huh. You're wasting your breath. Rah! 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 Gah! Thumbs up! Apollo, thank you. I can see things clearly now that the rain is gone. Mr. Starbucks, I'm fine now. Thanks for reminding me of my life's work. my life's mission. That just made you better? Alright, Red Rocket. Whatever you say, dog. Well, we'll be fine. I'll prove you innocent. You'll see. And after that, we'll get you back into space. Hurrah! You've ignited the booster rockets of my soul! I'm on fire! He's like, wait. No, wait, I'm actually on fire! Ah! He just bursts in fucking flames. I'm Solomon Starbuck, an astronaut, a cosmic hero chosen by the universe itself. And this is no time for whimpering and crying. I can't let you and Clay down. Balderdash. The sun, the moon, all the space is calling me. Solomon Soul Starbucks, ready for launch. Begin the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guilty. Wait, what? No. Well, that was fucking weird. I feel like I witnessed an actual rocket launch. Apollo, you did it! You broke Prosecutor Blackwell's grip on Mr. Starbucks! I can't take all the credit. It was all Mr. Starbucks. No, it wasn't. He pulled himself through. No, he didn't. You simpletons are done massaging one another's egos. No matter how positive your mood, my advantage remains unshakable. I have but to wait for the final guilty verdict. Isn't that right, your baldness? Can't let up now. I have to stop Blackwell. I have to see this through. Mr. Starbucks has to make it back to space. I won't allow Clay's dream to remain unfulfilled. I gotta destroy Blackwell's argument somehow. Think, Justice, think. Maybe it's that picture we saw earlier. If only people at Launchpad 1 were Clay. If the only people at Launchpad 1 were Clay and Mr. Starbucks, and if Clay was already dead by the time this footage was taken, then the only person who could have killed him is Mr. Starbucks. The only way to counter Blackwell's argument is if I can prove that Clay was still alive when they arrived on the boarding lodge. I thought you were going to say the oxygen tank. In which case, I should be able to find some contradiction in the evidence itself. Now let's see about this data we just received. This supposedly proves that Mr. Starbucks dropped Clay's body on Launchpad 1. But if I'm going to prove that false, then there must be something else I can use. Oh my god, it was Clay that fucking brought him into the lounge, and then he collapsed, and then was killed. Is that how that is gonna go? Probably. Enough of this farce, your baldness. Yeah, enough of this farce, your baldness. Let's have your verdict.
Objection!
Prosecutor Blackwell, you seem to be in quite the hurry to rush the verdict. But this oxygen tank data you submitted just now, it says that Mr. Starbucks' tank had 80% remaining while Mr. Turns had 0. Do you stand by the accuracy of this report? Of course. Then I guess it simply means that it's faulty, as evidence goes. You will explain what you mean, Justice Dono. It's simple. This evidence contradicts the facts of this case. Take a look at the detailed description and you'll see what I mean. I hope you have some evidence, Mr. Justice, because I don't see what's so contradictory. Is everyone here blind? You are, Chronos. Okay, shush. Yes, you're on right away. Actually, it's not right away though, because it's gonna be, like next time. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all then.